This is Vinnie Sunseri with the New Orleans Saints, and this is my fishing story. Well, I first started getting into fishing whenever I was little with my mom, my dad, and my brothers and sisters. We were always around football and coaches' families. And with coaches' families, in the off season, only thing you can really do is stay around the football facilities. The only thing you can really do around the football facilities is fish. So we got into that. We got really into it whenever my dad got his coaching job with the Carolina Panthers, and we became really good, close friends with John Fox, who at the time was the head coach of the Carolina Panthers. Our families were real close. We always went fishing together, and we actually went on a vacation together in the Gulf Coast, down at Marcos Island, right underneath Florida. And we got down there, and Coach Fox was like, we're gonna set up this little trip. We're gonna go deep sea fishing. And I was like, well, wow, I've never been deep sea fishing. Like, what if we catch like some sharks or like some marlins or something like that? So, like everybody was pumped up. We were ready to go. And then so like we go to sleep early. Got to wake up at like 3 a.m. the next morning. So we wake up. Everybody's like dead tired. Don't even remember how we got to the marina. Get on the boat. Start going out there, and the sun's just starting to rise, and you can already see dolphins jumping in the air, seagulls flying past us, and the next thing you know, I start smelling this terrible smell, and the captain brings out the chum, and it just smells terrible. It's the first time I ever smelled it, and it was awful. So we get out there, we get a couple miles off the coast, we start chumming a little bit, just sitting down, drinking, telling stories. Coach Fox is telling stories about when he was at the Giants. My dad's telling stories about when he played at Pitt and all this stuff. And the next thing you know, we start seeing these fins around the boat. The captain's like, all right, here we go. We're about to start trying to catch something. So we're fishing. We bring in like a couple black tips, and we're like, all right, we'll keep these. We'll marinate them tonight. We'll cook them. We'll take them to a restaurant. And we're like, oh, heck yeah. Like, we were like pumped up. We thought these were like the coolest thing ever, like these 3 and 4 feet sharks. And the next thing you know, like, we're sitting on the boat, like, everybody's, like, kind of relaxing, we're kind of tired, and also the boat kind of rocks, and we're like, what was that? So the captain, like, stops drinking his Coke, climbs up the top, and looks over, and he goes, oh, my God, you guys got to look over the side and see this. So we all climb up to the top of this little platform, and we look over, and there's a 18-foot tiger shark swimming by the boat. And, we didn't have the biggest boat.
Yeah, how big was the boat?
I mean, it was probably like a 20-foot boat, like nothing crazy.
Is the boat almost?
Nothing crazy. Like, it was just like a little, like, we just like did it last minute, nothing crazy, like fishing trip. We're out there, and the boat rocks and it like tips a little bit, and we're like, holy crap! Like, how big is this thing? So it starts swimming around us, and like the thing opens its mouth and like literally swallows all the chum that we threw out there. That's how big it was. So like, we're on the boat, we're like, I'm kind of terrified. I'm thinking, let's get the hell out of here. I don't want this boat to go down and all this stuff. And my dad starts talking about Jaws, and I'm like an 8-year-old kid on a boat. And then he starts talking about Jaws, and I start freaking out. I'm like, we gotta get out of here. I can't deal with this. My little sister starts having a panic attack. We have to give her like a brown bag. She's like hyperventilating and everything. She can't handle it either.
That's awesome.
So that's like my big fishing story.
Did you guys catch anything that day? Do you remember?
We caught a bunch of black tips. We saw the tiger shark, and we actually, me, my brother, and my dad were all fishing on the side of the boat. And all 3 of our lines got taken. We thought we all had sharks at the same time, but actually a 12-foot nurse shark came by and grabbed all of them.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool too. So like, we were like reeling it up, and as like we're reeling it up, we're getting closer and closer together, and we're like, what the hell's going on? And then it comes to the top, and it's just sitting there, and nurse sharks aren't really that dangerous, so we just kind of cut it off and let it go. But it was pretty cool.
That is cool. Jeez. That's a solid day. How many people were on that boat?
So it was Coach Fox, my dad, his 3 sons, and me and my brother, and my sister.
Jeez. Did your dad or Coach Fox catch anything?
Yeah, we all caught something.
Yeah. Pulled something in.
Threw back a couple things and kept a couple, and that night we took it to a restaurant and cooked it.
That's crazy. How'd your older brother handle it? Did he freak out too? Or was he
Nah, he was pretty cool. He was more calm and collected. I'm one of those guys that kind of gets like nervous under that kind of stuff. I don't want to be in the middle of an ocean with a tiger shark that big swimming around us.
That's awesome. You brought up Jaws. I remember I wouldn't go in a swimming pool after I saw Jaws, let alone go on a boat.
Yeah, exactly.
When we talk to people, we always ask like kind of a trivia question, and we always say, if you get it right, we'll give you a T-shirt. Obviously, you already have a T-shirt, so
You already got hooked up.
we'll send you a bumper sticker if you get it right. But
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. What is a butt skunk used as, or used for?
A butt skunk?
Yeah.
I guess to draw fish near. That's like a scent thing.
Almost right.
Technically, that's right. It's a fishing lure.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What does fishing mean to you? Because that's always the stories we look for, is not so much what you catch, but what the experience means to
Yeah,
you.
what you can get out of fishing.
You know what?
Catching a fish.
The friendships and the memories that you get from fishing are just like the most lasting things. The fish, you pull it out, you can cook it, or you can let it go. That's real quick. That's either a day or something real short like that. But the memories you get from being with your family, being with your friends, and the friends that you make in the process of fishing is just something really special. And football is wear and tear on your body, and it kills you, and that's why it's so short. So whenever you're in the off season, you need to do something that's relaxing, but at the same time you get a little bit of a rush out of it. And fishing is that. It's relaxing in the fact that you can talk to people and have a drink, hang out with your friends and family, but at the same time when you get that big bass at the end of the line or a big catfish or something, it's exciting.
Exactly.
Yeah, roll tide.
Roll Tide.